Hello everyone. What was supposed to be a calm, cozy cooking livestream from Jungkook suddenly flipped into one of the most confusing, emotional, and chaotic nights ARMY has seen in years. A mysterious figure appeared, someone many fans believe looked exactly like Taehyung, turning a simple moment into a full-blown global debate. And the question that keeps echoing across forums, analyst discussions, and social media is the same: who truly walked into Jungkook's kitchen that night, Taehyung or a man called Hana? It all began normally. Jungkook was relaxed, bright, playful, the way he always is when he decides to go live unexpectedly. He said he wanted to cook comfort food for a cold night, and ARMY gathered by the millions just to watch him be himself. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, until the camera shook. A soft thud, the sound of a door opening, shifted the entire atmosphere. Jungkook glanced over with widened eyes. "Oh, Hyung," he muttered under his breath, a tone that didn't sound nervous, but definitely startled. Instead of clarifying who had arrived, he looked back down, smiling shyly while stirring his pot. And in that exact moment, a shadow entered the edge of the frame. Tall frame. Slightly messy hair. Broad shoulders. A slow, familiar stride. That's all it took for the internet to explode. The camera wasn't focused on the figure, yet the resemblance was undeniable. Many instantly thought, that has to be Taehyung. But then Jungkook said something that completely shook ARMY. "You really came?" "Hana, careful, it's hot." "Hana?" The fandom collectively froze. No one in the public eye close to Jungkook goes by that name. No staff member. No backup crew. No longtime friend. Nothing. The confusion spread faster than the live itself. Was it Taehyung under a different name? Was Hana someone completely new? Or was Jungkook trying to protect someone's identity? The man stepped into the kitchen, and for a split second, a fragment of his face became visible. Fans all over the world captured screenshots instantly. The jawline, the eyes, the way he brushed his hair, everything screamed Taehyung. But the voice? Softer. Shyer. Not quite matching the deep tone fans associate with him. Some argued it was just the lighting, the camera quality, or the angle distorting his features. Others insisted it wasn't a coincidence at all. The debate only grew louder as Jungkook's tone deepened when he said, "I told you, just come in. It's fine. They'll think something, but it's okay." Those words felt like a hidden message. As if something larger was quietly unfolding behind the scenes, something Jungkook wasn't ready to openly reveal. Hana whispered, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you." His voice didn't quite match Taehyung's, yet a bracelet on his wrist caught ARMY's immediate attention. It looked almost identical to a bracelet Taehyung had worn 2 years ago. Was it a coincidence, a shared accessory, or a silent hint? Jungkook's gentle behavior toward Hana didn't help settle the situation. He rarely shows such warm, protective expressions during lives, yet around this figure, he kept smiling softly, checking on him, and speaking in a tone that felt special. Hana, meanwhile, moved with extreme caution, as if aware that every single one of his gestures would be scrutinized under a global microscope. The emotional peak came when Jungkook asked, "Are you sure you want to stay?" People must be confused. Hana simply nodded and replied, "I just want to make sure you eat well." That one line shattered the fandom. Many cried, overwhelmed by the sincerity and closeness behind it. Whether this was Taehyung or someone else entirely, the intimacy of the moment felt too personal for a public broadcast. Another theory rose quickly. Perhaps Hana wasn't a real name, maybe it was a private nickname Jungkook uses for Taehyung off camera. In Korean, Hana means one, a symbol often tied to closeness or unity. But skeptics rejected this explanation, arguing such a slip during a worldwide live seemed unlikely. Then, something even more dramatic happened. A reflection on a glass cabinet caught the figure's face for half a second. The outline looked almost identical to Taehyung's, down to the shape of his cheekbones and what seemed to be a tiny mole beneath his eye. That detail turned the internet upside down. Some swore it was definitive proof. Others insisted reflections could distort and trick the eye. Theories piled up. Some believed it was Taehyung using an alias for privacy. Others thought Hannah was a close friend or staff member Jungkook was protecting. Another camp believed this moment was an intentional early hint of a big project the two were planning together. But before anyone could gather their thoughts, Jungkook abruptly ended the livestream. His voice was soft but tense. "Sorry everyone, I need to go. Let's continue another time." Hannah stood behind him, lowering his head, as if trying not to attract even more attention despite being the very center of the storm. The silence afterward was deafening. And then, Taehyung posted a photo on his social platform. A calm morning sky. A soft caption, "It's warm today." Posted 17 minutes after Jungkook ended the live. Fans connected the number 17 to moments tied to Jungkook and Taehyung's past interactions, fueling even more speculation. And again, that bracelet, the one Taehyung wore weeks ago, looked eerily similar to the one on Hannah's wrist. Coincidence? Clue? Message? No one knows. Neither Jungkook nor Taehyung made any statement. Their silence only amplified the chaos. Analysts called it a silence escalation when the lack of clarification intensifies speculation rather than calming it. All night, fans replayed the live, frame by frame, examining every expression, every movement, every shadow. Many admitted staying awake until morning, feeling strangely emotional, as if the mysterious presence touched something deeper inside the fandom's collective memory. Because beyond the theories, the heart of the moment was this. The interaction felt real. Human. Quietly intimate. It didn't feel like a scripted moment or a staged accident. It felt like a glimpse into something personal, something that may not have been intended for millions of people to witness. And that is why the mystery of Hannah remains one of the most unforgettable moments in BTS history. A night meant to be simple became a pivotal, emotional, unsolved puzzle, one that may either be clarified someday or remain a legend whispered through the fandom for years to come. Until Jungkook or Taehyung speak, all the world can do is wait.